Now, from across the tri-states, this is KHQA Sports.
And tip-top of the evening, everybody, and welcome to Sports Final, where we've got a most exciting Friday night slate, tipping off a really thrilling sports weekend. In fact, if you took my pulse right now, it would feel just like a sledgehammer. But I digress. Start you off tonight with regional championship action from Illini West. Homestanding Chargers taking on Havana. This the rubber match between the two teams. And early on in this game, great start for the Chargers and Shelby White. That's not a travel, that's a take. And she was good early. Ellie Bennett and the Ducks trying to answer. She hits the three. Josie Finch, though, would fashion, an answer of her own. The Finchula from deep in this one. Pounded home a three. It's 11-5 Illini West in this ball game. But from that point forward, separation was hard for both teams to come by. Emmy Fisher doing some work right there, knocking down a three. Bella Fisher, really big night. More on her in a second. Aubrey Carlisle with the answer. Back and forth we go as this is a 13-12 game right now. Big story in this ball game. Both teams struggling to score in the fourth quarter, but just enough from Havana to end the Illini West season. A heartbreaker tonight for Grant Supernaut and company as they lose 47-45 to see their season come to an end. Let's do Quincy High School up at Galesburg tonight. The Blue Devils with all kinds of momentum, off to a fast start in this one. Parker Bland doing Parker Bland type things on the interior. And then Jacob Job about to break away from the pack and throw down the slam dunk. The Blue Devils in the streaks nip and tuck in the first quarter in this one. Big night for Lincoln Elby as well. He had 21 points, including the deep three right here. The story in this ball game, though, Quincy High School taken apart in the second quarter, outscored 22-6 as the Blue Devils heroics in the first quarter all for naught. They end up losing this game 61-49 was your final. And for those of you looking ahead to tomorrow night and the big showdown as Sean Taylor comes to town, Sean Taylor's team struggles against a really good Lanphier team down the stretch tonight as well. The Crimsons fall to 10-14 on the season. Should still be plenty of Valentine's Day fun. Sean Taylor, Andy Douglas, doesn't get much better than that. We'll see that one tomorrow for you coming up on the big overtime show. Big thriller tonight on beach night in Camp Point. Central and Macomb going at it. Flotation devices optional in this one. Jacob Billiter doesn't need one, cleaning up the offensive glass early. Meanwhile, Central struggling with its shot right here. Christian Rigg misses, but look at Taylor Hyman cleaning up, and then Mr. Rigg is going to rip the cord on the long three. Damone Doyle in answer. This was a back-and-forth affair, low scoring throughout. Doyle doing his thing. Al Harris Saldana right here doing his thing as well. Strong take. Three-point play for him the traditional way. Macomb would answer back the other direction. Grant Hannett, the newfangled three in answer. Al Hare, boy, he wasn't given any quarter in this game either. Working on the down low to beat the first quarter buzzer. He was good. This game, as I mentioned, a one-point game at this point. More to come. Ty Dively fouled in the act of shooting the three. Could not complete the four-point play. Story in this ball game, the ice in the veins, if I could steal a phrase from Twitter, of Taylor Hyman tonight. Hits a shot down the stretch as Central pulls off a big-time victory. These guys have been tough down the stretch. What a win for the Panthers, beating Macomb by a singular point tonight. 34-33 is your final in very dramatic fashion in that ball game. Meanwhile, Payson Seymour on senior night invading the Nick in Griggsville. All Payson Seymour all the time in the first half of this ball game. Carter Epperson gets things going on the right foot for his team. A 13-4 run to start as Nick Ketter is going to make his presence felt as well, breaking free and knocking down a shot right here from three-point range to, again, extend that lead to 13-3. Griggsville Perry trying to find answers, but struggling with their shots badly early on with the Tornadoes. This is Caleb Bradshaw with a rare make for his team on the night. Griggsville Perry shooting woes. Tell you what, Payson Seymour didn't have them. Beautiful passing right here. Trevor Mayers to Clayton Conrad. Wow, backdoor cut, and it's all pretty from there. Hunter Flessner rounds out these fantastic highlights for Payson Seymour tonight. Tell you what, Griggsville Perry bounced back nicely later in the ball game, but that early start, cold as it was tough to overcome. Payson Seymour gets the win. 53-44 was your final. Let's move back to Adams County. Actually, let's move to Hancock County tonight. Southeastern hosting West Hancock in this one. Winston Smith doing Winston Smith type things. He's a good one. Great point guard. Great take for him. His team, though, down 10 at this point, and West Hancock going to look for more. Johnny Swanson, who's had a big week, had 14 points tonight, knocks down the three right there. He would be ably assisted in this one by Mr. Kyle Bauman from the outside, the sophomore with range, knocking that shot down as well. Southeastern looking for answers. Michael Bruns would provide initially from the corner, knocking down the deep three right there. Then it's Shea Flessner posting up and doing some nice work for his team as well on the high-low pass. Suns trying to get back into this game desperately. Nice move by Mr. Flessner. Too much of West Hancock in this ball game. Check it out right here. Cole Fox Oh, pretty move, pretty take right there, going to the cup and throwing the finger roll in, and then it's Luke Beeler with the felony and the finger roll at the other end. West Hancock gets the one on the road. 46-32 was your final in that ballgame. Pitsville on the road at Western. Fans will travel in Pike County. Corbin Personette, boy, he was good tonight as well. Worth the show and worth the price of admission tonight. Double-double for that young man. He makes up the bulk of our highlights in this one, as he'd have a 20-point night and 11 rebounds to go along with it. Can score inside, outside, and inside once again on the high-low pass right here from Jonah Molesky. Good take right there. There were other guys scoring for the Saukeys in this one. How about the aforementioned Mr. Jonah Molesky going to do his thing as well? Doing it from distance at this particular point, knocking down the three, extending the Pittsfield lead back to 10. Quinn Leahy had a nice night as well. He had 15 points. That's enough to erase a big night by Mr. Billings and by Western as Pittsfield gets the win. Final count in this one, 59-32. Elsewhere in the land of Lincoln, it was West Prairie winning at home. Dustin Logan with another 19-point night as West Prairie wins on senior night to beat Farmington. Unity knocks off Lovejoy 52-44. Corey Miller, Dawson Moore each with 10 points in that ballgame. Nice win at home tonight for Pleasant Hill as they knock off ISD 72-63. Russell Miller with 22 points in that ballgame. And Beardstown gets a win over Knoxville 56-40. Rick Dorr and Gus Vermillion each going over 1,000 points for their career in one game tonight. Good for those gentlemen. Well deserved. Let's go back to Liberty tonight, taking on Knox County. Greg Altmix, Zach Summers in the same gym. It would mean a night of demonstrative coaching. Early on, Michael Mast on a tear in this game. Even when he missed, he was good to start the second half. 3 tries. Nobody could keep him off the glass. No one could stop him. More of Liberty running in this particular case. Again, it's Mr. Mast going hard to the rack. Had 18 points at this point. Stopped, but not for long as he gets the bucket to go right there. Joe Engelbrecht, nice night for Knox County tonight. You're going to see him here knock down the 3. I believe he finished the night with 16 points, second on his team. Good take from him, but the backdoor passing brilliance tonight from Liberty, especially in transition, absolutely a thing of joy to behold. Look at Michael Mast coming free again right there. Then it's Reed. Oh, yeah, the kids are loving it. Then it's Reed Wolfmeyer going to look for Tate and Rowe in transition right here. Oh, look at the touchdown pass from Michael Mast to set this up. Just pretty passing. Prettiest to come right here, though, from Reed Wolfmeyer, who somehow is going to get the steal in transition. Hook up with Cole Wellman and make this thing a reality as Liberty gets the win. 61-54. Check out, Wolfmeyer and Wellman hooking up right there. Sensational 7-worthy. In Missouri tonight, Palmyra upended by Louisiana, who does not have Camden Chapman out for the season with an ACL tear. Big win for Louisiana as Louisiana grabs a split in the conference. 67-64 tonight. South Shelby tonight losing to Clark County. Also, it was Canton. Gabe McKenzie returned despite the knee issue. Canton wins big over Schuyler County, 81-57. We've got Scotland County knocking off Kirksville's JV tonight. That's on the girls' side for a championship at the Brashear tournament. Also, Van Far, too much tonight for MMA. Centralia beats Monroe City by a point, and the Scotland County boys champions as well at Brashear, winning 58-28. In the third place game tonight, Marion County fell by Atlanta. The Hannibal boys at home tonight, struggling against a good Moberly team, although this is Shamar Griffith in transition. Great take for him. Hannibal still down 10 early. Eric James going to be stopped in the post right here. Eric Jones, I should say. But Cale Radaman in the corner going to knock down the 3 for his team. Good shot for him. Nice take. Pirates still down 8. More from Eric Jones in this one. Going to score off the miss right here with the easy 2. But Hannibal kind of got run over a bit in this ball game by a good Moberly team. Spartans win this one 77-54 was your final. On the scoreboard tonight, we've got Fort Madison for the first time in the 76-year history of the program, winning back-to-back conference titles. Congratulations to the Hounds. David Nagel with a 20-point night to lead his team. And Holy Trinity wins the conference shootout tonight behind 16 from Blake Hellwig. We've got some girls' scores to pass along. Not many of them tonight, but Centralia, a winner over Monroe City. Also, we've got Schuyler County knocking off Canton. Actually, check that. Canton knocking off Schuyler County. Double-double from Allison Phillips. Clark County, too much for South Shelby tonight behind Wendy McCluskey. And Palmyra with the winner on the road over Louisiana. 78-43 your final. Nicole Krager with 25 points in that ball game. Also want to pass along our congratulations to the Hannibal LaGrange baseball team, which won a trio of games today in beating Trinity. It's all the time we have. Huge overtime coming up tomorrow. All kinds of wrestling. Of course, the big Quincy High Jacksonville showdown, and Q&D and Liberty going at it. All that and more. We'll see you tomorrow.